I'm doing this off my phone because I don't know why, but my webcam is not cooperating at all. So I threw this on real quick. Don't mind me while I try to fix it so we can have a good angle. What's good, guys? Is this good? Maybe if I go like that. I might have to do like that. I can't believe my webcam is totally screwing up, so hopefully this works.
So tonight is their biggest test. Meanwhile, the crowd already going crazy as they always do here. The Saints without Drew Brees. He had thumb surgery out for a few more weeks.
Hello, guys. I have to do it off of my phone. Oop, is that what is it showing? Is that thing? I'm trying to figure out a way where I can show it. Hey guys. I'm trying. I can't get my webcam to work, so I'm trying to set this up in a way where it's convenient.
Forced a major injury. But tonight, the game is really all about.
What's up, Exotic? What's up, Great One Kid?
He's running it. He has to be great tonight.
I'm trying to see. I have like camera stands and stuff, but I'm trying to see like where I can put it that this is like this will work.
The top team, so we're not really sure. But when we have seen them, they have.
I'm just gonna move around for a little bit, guys. The game didn't start yet. We got time. Maybe if I go like this.
Ezekiel, he should spend every training camp in Mexico because he doesn't miss a beat.
What does that look like? Well, that looks like a. It looks like I'm a. You like football. Great One Kid, is this the first Saints thing you've done? I'm trying to arrange this in a way where it looks okay. I guess I don't even have to do it for my chair, technically. But if I don't do it for my chair, then I can't read the comments. Hello, everybody in the comments. My webcam decided to crap out on me. I don't know what the deal is, so I'm trying to do this off my phone. Maybe like that'll work. That's about right? Maybe close. You got all the stuff in there. I don't know, maybe I'll do it like that and I'll back up a little. I got a little Saints dog over here too. Look, a little Saints dog. So maybe I'll do it like this, guys. Can you hear me good? The weekly reminder that your team won't win the Super Bowl. Can you believe, Great One Kid, can you hear me all right? Because I'm not using a mic or a headphones. It's all off my cell phone. I have to do it this way, but I don't know. Yeah, okay. How does it compare to normal? Is it about the same as my normal live streams, or is it look or sound worse? I'm going by look and sound. Because I don't have to use my headset for this. I can be more comfortable, and I can actually move around. Not yank my headset out of the computer. Why don't you just get your glasses worth of both? What do you mean, why don't I get my glasses? Oh, so I don't have to read the thing?
More glorious than billions.
More absent sound and less pixels. Oh. Is it like bad though, or it's like okay? I guess you're saying it's worse on both? Damn it. I don't know what happened. If you guys are computer savvy, maybe you could tell me. Maybe you guys could tell me. I was editing videos all day. OBS works. My camera is working for OBS. I just got Vinland Saga out. But it's saying that my camera is being used for another thing, and it's not. I've even shut down my computer, restarted it, gone into the settings. I don't get it. It's like a 1960 camera. We had a 50 mint. Do you like cigars? I actually don't smoke cigars. My father is a huge fan of cigars, but I do not smoke them. Guys, I'm very nervous about the game, though, in all seriousness. The Cowboys are undefeated, but people say they played a weak schedule. This is going to show us whether or not that has any truth to it. So I'm curious to see what's about to go down. We just had, who is it, Faith Hill sing Sunday Night Football song? So,
It's been 23 years since America's team last.
I'm going to lower the volume a little on the TV just in
Cowboys
case.
off to a 3-0 start.
Just in case it's picking up the audio on the game. Who else is in the room? I know I could always count on you guys. We had a 50-minute convo on how I never owned a computer and you're asking for tech advice. Hey, you could still be very smart. Maybe you're so smart. I'm looking there. I keep forgetting it's over here. Maybe you're so smart that... I'm sorry, I was reading something. Maybe you're so smart that you don't have a computer because you're beyond that. Michelle Tafoya is telling us about the game, everybody. I guess I could sit like this because I'm facing more that way. I'm trying to see who... I can stretch my legs out this way. I have to go close the arcade tonight, too. If this game goes into overtime, the guy that's locking up is going to be screwed. Yes, can you believe? Thank you. I canceled CBS All Access. Have you seen On My Block? I feel like I saw something about that recently, but I did not see it. I feel like I saw something about it, though, like an advertisement or something. My brother's coming to visit this week. My birthday is not tomorrow, but next Monday. My brother is coming to visit, so he is a computer guy. Maybe he could help me with all this crap. Maybe he could help me with what the hell is going on with my headset and why it's not working so well. Here we go, guys. Can you believe? Let's see how many shots I have to take this time. What was it, like 9 last time? I got the wild turkey ready. I feel like I had to do 9 shots last time. Does your dad really work at CBS? I did a rant video the other day about how much I hate CBS because they are the strictest with copyright that I've ever seen. To the extent where they wrote me an email because I was complaining about The Next Generation and Twilight Zone. They wrote me an email saying, "You're right, but we don't care. We have more money than you. Take us to court." Basically, they didn't say it in those exact words, but that's what they said. So CBS is the only ones that give me a problem to that extent. And their shows are friggin' garbage for the most part. It's like, if anything, they should want people to promote their shit. First pass, Dak Prescott, caught, gain of 500 yards. It was a gain of a bit there. Dak Prescott, he's at 75% completion for the year. Doing pretty swifty. My dad works at CBS. Oh, you're not serious. Here we go. 2nd and 3rd. Run play. They got the first down. Sons of bitches. I feel like I'm looking at, like, is that a right view for you guys? I feel like I'm, like, looking down on you guys. On your one channel that doesn't have a parent company, you'd be overly protective too, like a YouTube channel without, I suppose. And 1st and 10, Jason Witten, first down, 10 yards, pretty much exactly 10 yards. So we got those drinking water skills. I got water set up. This time I'm prepared. I got an energy drink, 3 bottles of water, wild turkey, we're ready to go. Touchdown. No, it is not. Touchdown. What am I? If it is a touchdown, my screen is very delayed. But unlike last time, this isn't CBS where I streamed the game last time. This is NBC, and it is beautiful looking right now. It looks gorgeous. Saints stopped them. I don't think they gained nothing. I don't think they gained a thing. Are you nervous because your team has to face someone competent? I wouldn't even go so far as to say Dallas is competent. They're undefeated, but they did have a really easy schedule. It wasn't like they're blowing people's minds. It's kind of like, oh, there's other teams that are more mind blowing. Like the Bills at 3-0 is more mind blowing to me. Up, Prescott's moving all over. Whipped it to no one. 3rd and 10, everybody. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Do you think Dallas is coming to the game prepared or khaki? I think they're coming prepared, but I also think the Saints are going to win. Honestly, Bridgewater played really decent, and the rest of that offense is stellar. Their defense is playing great. Maybe they could win a couple without Brees. They already won one. 3rd and 10. This is big here. 3rd and 10. If they stop it here, they're not even midfield. Well, they're about midfield. Here we go. Come on. 3rd and 10. They're running it to the last second. Whipped it. Tackled. Midfield. No gain. Saints ball. It will be 4th down. They're kicking it back to the Saints. Actually, wait. Who's playing? I thought it was someone else. It's Dallas Cowboys Saints. For those of you who are in here right now, what are you guys thinking of the new lineup? Who's into Sunny in Philadelphia, Creepshow, or Vinland Saga? Those are 3 new ones, completely new ones I'm trying. What do you guys think of that stuff? One of the Saints members cheating on their wives? It's very possible. I don't read about off-field news. Unless it's like something I can't avoid, I don't like really read about off-field news. The stream says Saints vs. Rams for both my devices. Are you sure? I'm looking at it right now. It says Saints vs. Cowboys. Can you believe? Don't you screw with me. On my thing, I'm looking at it right now. It says Saints vs. Cowboys. Hey, that's not...
You're going to need a suit. Come on.
There's a guy...
Intelligence agency. While governments wait for orders, our people take action.
I'm just looking because... I'm looking on the thing because there is actually a guy streaming the Saints game live. How is he able to do that? I don't want to risk it because I don't want to get in trouble for that either. But how is this guy? There's like a guy actually streaming the Saints game, and he's got like over 1,000 people in his room. But how is he able to do that? I'm very confused by this. Does any of you know why? No. It is Saints versus Rams. I'm looking at both of mine and it says Saints versus Rams. How is that even possible? Oh, I think you're right. When I changed the title, I think oh my God. Hold up one second, gentlemen. When I edited, because just before I edited Sunday, and I must have replaced it with a thing. Oh, Jay. See, I got distracted because someone else just popped up a thing and they're doing... Alright, it should be alright now, guys. Dear Lord. But, yeah, no, somebody is actually streaming. How is that even... They must be getting in trouble. There's like 6,000 people watching. Some guy is actually live streaming the Saints game right now. I'm assuming that he'll get taken down like immediately, but that's crazy. I'm very curious about that. All right, Saints got the ball. Here we go. 2nd down. Got a gain of a couple. I want to know how that guy is streamed. There's literally a guy. See, that happened on Game of Thrones, though. When I live streamed Game of Thrones and showed it, I got like thousands of I got thousands of viewers, and then it immediately got striked and shut down. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe he's just not obeying the rules and going to get shut down. 2nd and 4 on the 20. Bridgewater throws it, batted down. Because in copyright strikes, you can only strike it if the content wasn't signed by the company they gave him the right to watch it. You think they gave that guy? You think they just gave a guy the right to watch it though, like a YouTube guy? I'm looking at. I find it hard to believe NBC would give some random YouTuber the right to watch it because they are greedy and want everyone to watch the TV. Well, it probably also didn't help that I had Saints Rams on the thing. 3rd and 4, Saints offsides for a start. Full start. Guys, it doesn't look like. I think it's a night game. I think a lot of people don't want to watch. I mean, like they're out watching it, like at bars and stuff. 5-yard penalty. 3rd and 9. I also hate that Tampa Bay beat the Rams today. I don't know if you guys were watching football, but Tampa Bay beat the Rams in one of the highest scoring games in NFL history. And the Saints just lost to the Rams, so I don't like that. Bridgewater throws, gain of about 18 to Michael Thomas. Mr. Michael Thomas. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little thirsty. I might want a shot soon, so hopefully someone scores. Unlike the last game where they had 6 scores in like the last 5 minutes. Michael Thomas got a decent gain there. Drew Brees. Drew Brees is supposed to be mic'd up with the guy, with Teddy Bridgewater. Kamara, rush for about maybe 2 yards. Maybe 2 yards. Don't snitch on him. I was going to say don't undersell Cowboys. They aren't exactly the Giants. No, they're not horrible. I'm not going to snitch on the guy. I'm just very curious. Like, I'm watching the ticker, and it says this guy has like 7,000 people watching live right now on a Saints game. That's why no one's in this room. I mean, you guys are, my lovely friends. Is it because you had a stream labeled the wrong game for a while? If you hold out when your team scores a point, it'll taste so much better. I know. Bridgewater ran the ball, but there's a flag, and it looks like it's coming back. Coming back, guys. Who else is in the room over here? I'm expecting that guy's stream to die shortly. I'm trying to think of an alternate way to do something with this, because I don't like this angle. I don't like that I'm looking down on you guys. What if I use this thing? I'm going to see if I use this instead. I might be able to hold it better instead of using that drink. Yeah, that's a little better. All right, let's go. Gonna rock this chair back a little. Bridgewater pass, 15 yards. They're at about the 35. Gain of 5 yards. Hello, what's up, Daniel D? Let it flow. What's up? Let it flow and let it show. Looking forward to Barry. Bill Hader takes the role places. Barry, honestly, of the 3, was the one I wanted to get into the most because Sonny is always like a good laugh, but it's like I don't have to see it every week. And Vinland Saga I'd never seen before, so I didn't know what to expect. Vinland Saga is so good. I already watched 3 episodes today. I got behind on other things because I didn't want to stop watching it. Bridgewater is scrambling, pass deep. Oh my God, it was juggled and the Cowboys intercepted it. That was so pretty for a second. Bridgewater scrambled all over, all the way to the outside, pass to the middle, and it was a perfect pass. And Thomas, I think it was. No, that's not Thomas. I think it was Teddy Ginn Jr. bobbled it, and the Cowboys got it. But anyway, yeah, Vinland Saga was quite amazing. But Barry, I'm really curious to see where they go with Barry, and I love Bill Hader. Have you seen BBC television? There are certain things I've seen, Great One Kid, on BBC television. What? I cannot remember, but I've definitely seen stuff. Now that you won't have people pestering for The Wire, I'm here to pester you about Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul, I actually wrote an email to the people saying, why do you not let my videos go? Because I put 2 up, they went for like a month and then got flagged. They're not cooperating. So for now, Better Call Saul is going to be on hiatus. I'm going to edit a new one. I think I was up to episode 3. So I'm going to film and edit a new one the ways I know how to now. Because I feel like I learned a lot of tricks that get around certain things. So I'm going to watch a 3rd episode and edit it the way I do now. If it successfully stays on the channel, then I'll keep doing Better Call Saul. But I definitely want to watch it. It's one of the ones I'm interested in. It's just so much trouble. There's so many shows on it, specifically HBO. There are so many shows that are so easy to edit from HBO that like the hassle I get from shows like Better Call Saul discourage me. I'm like, why not just do more HBO? Because I know I won't have a problem. Netflix is hit or miss. HBO has never given me a problem with anything except Deadwood on 1 episode. I don't know why that happened. But I had to dispute it, and they actually retracted it, so that wasn't that bad. But Adventure Time right now is giving me the biggest trouble, and I don't even know who does that. CBS gives me the most trouble, but they never give me strikes. They just give me, like, a lot of copyright claims. Have you ever been drunk? Great One Kid, were you not here on the last one? I literally did a shot for every time a team scored, and I did like 9 shots of Wild Turkey 101. I was holding my own, but legally I was quite intoxicated. I mean, regardless of how you handle alcohol, 9 shots in an hour is going to get you drunk. It was a lot. Can you believe will tell you. I think it was about 5 shots in like the last quarter and a half. I did like 5 shots. And 101 is not something to joke about. It's some strong stuff. But here we go. The Cowboys are midfield after that interception. 2nd and 4. That was the one bad thing the Saints needed to avoid. That might just give them the momentum to run downfield now. Handoff, Ezekiel Elliott, running, gain of about 1 or 2. That's whack on their part. It'll be a shame because it answers a lot of Breaking Bad questions. Like the 5th episode explains what happened in Philly with Mike. Really? So they jump... Oh, with Mike. Okay. Is your brother coming? My brother's coming Monday, next Monday. He'll be here in 7.5 days. 3rd and 2. Big 3rd down, but they're already almost at the 40, so they might go for it regardless. They're in no man's land. Prescott running it. Definitely got the yardage. And then slides. They're in field goal range now. Cowboys are in field goal range. 5 in an hour, then like 2 or 3 from a different Steelers game. Oh, that's right. So I did a bunch. Yeah, so can you believe, we'll tell you. And can you believe, I was still talking pretty normal, right? Like I maybe slurred a little or acted a little giddy, but I wasn't like blackout drunk. I could handle my liquor. I used to drink a bit, guys. I used to drink my fair share. Video has been taken down, and the guy that was doing a live stream of the game, the video has been... Really? Was it? I was going to say, there's no way they're allowing that. And there's no way he'd have the right to do it because NBC wants everyone watching cable television. So now maybe people will jump into this room. But yes, that goes to show you cannot show the game. I learned this the hard way. Cowboys are making their way downtown. Who else is in this stream, by the way? What do you guys, did any of you guys watch the Vinland Saga ones? Cowboys, snap the ball. 20, oh my God, they nailed Prescott. I can't believe there wasn't, I want to see that again. Somebody nailed Prescott before he threw the ball, but Witten caught it, got a first down. I think they're going to show it now. It was Jordan. It looked like Jordan nailed him. Yeah, he hammered him, but didn't look like he got affected by it, but he got hammered. Jason Witten, gain of like 12. They're at the 11-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott to the 10-yard line. You gonna check out Boondocks since the next 2 seasons are on HBO? Oh, I totally forgot about that. People were talking about that at the arcade on Tuesday. I've never seen Boondocks before. So you guys know that from the last stream, but I definitely got to check out Boondocks. When does the new one start? Because maybe I'll make that a priority. But when's the new season start? I'd love me HBO. Does that mean HBO owns the rights to everything now? Or do they just have the right to do that season? Prescott to the middle of nowhere. 3rd and 9. This is big, guys. 3rd and 9. A stop. Probably gets him a field goal, but I'll take it. And it's all off a bobbled catch that became a turnover. 3rd and 9. I'm here, not actually watching the game. I'm just being there to hang. What's up, Steph? Do you like American Mom? She hasn't been uploading. Yeah, American Mom hasn't really done much in a while. That's one of the first people I watched reactions from, though. 3rd and 9. Ball. They're really running clock, man. Here we go. 3rd and 9. Got the ball. He's got so much time. Right to a guy. No flags. The guy hit it off his hand. 4th and 9. 4th and 9. They're going to have to kick it. It's an easy field goal. I'd be shocked if this guy misses. But besides that, let me rock that a little. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing I wanted to do. That's not the right way. I was trying to get it so it don't look like so... Sorry, guys. I'm playing with the camera. HBO only owns the next 2 seasons. Past 4 are on Netflix. Oh, so it is a Netflix thing. I'll give it a shot. Hey, Steph, we're talking about Boondocks. Do you like... The animated show, is it any good? I never watched it. I hear very good things about it. And a lot of the people at the arcade were talking about it on Tuesday. They were basically like, you should watch it on your channel because it is a popular animated show that pushes the bar, so to speak, they said. Cheers. This video is sponsored. No, it's not. I need a shot, guys, but I'm not jinxing it. You know my rules. So, I guess none of you have seen Vinland Saga because none of you seem to care. Do any of you watch Sunny? Somebody's got to watch Always Sunny. It's been around forever. Boondocks cartoon is really good. Social commentary with phenomenal fight scenes inspired by old kung fu movies. Really. Turn on Super Chat so I can give you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hey, what's up, Perez Wolf? Sorry if it looks different and sounds different, Perez. I cannot get my webcam to work, so I'm doing this off my cell phone. I don't even know if it's going to last. I didn't even realize. Good thing I fully powered it on. I'm at 70%, but I was at full power, so this is juicing my phone. Hopefully I can make it to the half, and then at the half I'll take a break, try to fix the webcam, and if not, I'll run an extension cord so I can power my phone. But also, if the Saints are losing by 500 points at the half, I might cry for a bit too. Also, Samuel L. Jackson voices a white guy in Boondocks. I didn't know Sam Jackson did a voice in that. I have yet to see them. Been busy helping my sister move. Sam Jackson really does a voice? I did not know that. Dallas. Oh. Can you believe? Are any of you watching the game? Because can you believe I'm apparently supposed to take a shot. I looked away when they kicked. Dallas got a field goal. I knew they were going to kick it, but I didn't know they did yet. So, first shot, guys. Wild Turkey, 101. My drink of choice. I don't know. This is not sponsored by them. I just drink it. So here we go. This is my superstition. If I don't take a shot every time they score, I feel it's my fault. So here we go, guys. I see Regina King does a voice in it. Didn't know that either. Have you ever seen Shaft? Yes, I've seen every Shaft. And on Father's Day that just passed, my father's request was that I go see Shaft with him in the theater. So I am even up to date on the newest Shaft. And I'm not going to lie, the newest Shaft was one of the better movies I saw this summer. It was really funny. I mean, cheesy goodness, but it was a really good time. And me and my father had a fun old... And Rambo, the new Rambo, I go with my father to a lot of movies, I just realized. I saw Rambo, Shaft, First Man, and something else. I saw like 4 movies this year with my father. That's a lot of movies. But cheers, guys. He also went with me to see the new Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis. He was interested in that because it came out when he was a youngin'. So we went and saw that too. Saints got the ball. So Regina King and Sam Jackson do voices. Interesting. I'm trying to see where I could fit where this makes sense. If I go like this, hi everybody, but then I'm blocking that. Guys, I don't know. I've given up. Sam Jackson, I hate when I am like, I worked all day doing videos, editing, I jump on, and why can't things just work out? Why can't my stupid webcam work out? I gotta, like, on the fly with 5 minutes to spare, figure an alternate route out. Sam Jackson did a whole reaction of the Say What Again scene from Pulp Fiction. Guys, by the way, I just saw a stat the other day. Not a stat, like a fact. I didn't remember that Forrest Gump beat Pulp Fiction and Shawshank Redemption the same year for the Academy Award. The year Forrest Gump won, now I'm not saying Forrest Gump shouldn't have won, but against those, that was a rough year. Shawshank Redemption, Forrest Gump, and Pulp Fiction all nominated in the same year. That's rough. Really depends on who's voting in that case, because those are totally different movies. Saints 1st and 10 on the 44. Here we go. Kamara, right up the middle. Oh my God, I love him. Almost to the 40 on the other side. Almost field goal range. Loving it. Did you see the trailer for the new Adam Sandler movie? What is it called? Can you believe? The new Adam Sandler movie. What is that? I feel like I saw a thumbnail for it, but I didn't know what it was. That sounds familiar. What is it called? Did you know that Bob Harper had a heart attack and a cardiac arrest at the same time, but he lived? He had a widowmaker. Who the heck is Bob Harper? Taysom Hill, up the middle for about 18 yards. They're well within field goal range, almost inside the 20. Forrest Gump had a sequel novel? Really? I think Shawshank would have been my pick of those 3. Uncut Gems, not a comedy. Uncut Gems? I don't know what that is. Honestly, I would say Shawshank too, Steph. Out of those 3, Shawshank Redemption was the most Academy-worthy. I don't know. It might even be my favorite of the 3. It actually is my favorite of the 3. I really do dig Pulp Fiction, but Shawshank Redemption is like a freaking masterpiece. It might be on my top 10 of all time. I've watched that countless times. Kamara up the middle, 1 yard. What is Uncut Gems?
Before Brees got hurt. No other quarterback on the roster right now. So there he is. He's the backup quarterback. He also
Uncut Gems.
somewhat limited. They have to be conservative.
I don't know if that's a state. I mean, you capitalize both, so I'm willing to bet it is a movie. Oh, the new. Oh. What is it about?
They have so much more to prepare for.
Why do I feel like I saw something about it, but that doesn't sound familiar at all? Uncut Gems, the Adam Sandler movie. Is it you said it was a trailer. Rookie guy got pitched the ball, gain of about 10. It's first down. First down. All right, I gotta get more into the game.
Everybody understands the focus is on Kamara. So the minute he goes there, all eyeballs on the defense focus
He
there. And then here comes the
he was a yacht. He was on a yacht with a girl from Friends, and they were trying to solve a murder. Sandler plays a greedy. I just saw the murder mystery one. That sounds just like the murder mystery one. Are you sure that's not a different trailer? 1st and 10. Oh man, that was a late friggin' tackle. Sandler plays a greedy jewelry shop owner. Great one, kid. I think the trailer you're talking about, isn't that the murder mystery one? Because the girl, Jennifer Aniston from Friends, was in it, and they were on a yacht. And I already saw that like months ago. But the jewelry shop owner, I don't know. Why does that sound so familiar?
right now the Cowboys have something they have not had in a
All right, guys. 2nd and 7. Saints on the 9-yard line. So they're well within field goal range. Oh, got hit 30,000 times. Gain of like 3 yards. Miserable. Oh, there's a flag.
Sean Payton was very happy to see Carl Shepard as tonight's referee, pointing out to us that he was 11-1 when Shepard has been the referee.
Penalty on the offense. 57,000-yard penalty. Michael Thomas.
often you hear happy and referees in the same sentence coming out of Sean Payton.
What did he do?
Michael Thomas on the outside.
Oh, he's holding. Michael Thomas went in for a hold. Oh, that guy. Him and his holds. 2nd and 17 now. Miserable. Bridgewater deep. Oh, my God, he's going to get taken from behind. There's a flag, but Bridgewater just lost like 5 or 6 yards, and I think it was a hold on the Saints. Holding. Saints. Back-to-back holding calls. When they were 2nd and 7, almost in the red zone, they get back-to-back holding calls. Now it's going to be 2nd and 27.
The more I watch Robert Quinn, the more I
Is that right? 2nd and 27?
2013. I saw this on a play last
Great One Kid has already asked that before you, and you answered. What, do you like Donald Trump? I voted for Trump.
game. He looked like he was all the way on the ground.
I don't talk about politics because everyone just likes to yell and scream. But yes, I did.
You know, I thought they were going to decline the penalty.
Did they? Yeah, they should have declined it, honestly. It's 3rd and 25. 3rd and 25.
The play was beneficial to the Cowboys. Now the pass is caught.
I think they just tried to get a couple yards there because they like barely even tried. They got like 7 yards. End of the first quarter. Saints are in field goal range and it's 4th down. So they're basically going to kick it and tie the game as soon as the quarter comes. Second quarter starts. But that's it right now, guys. There is no game. It is in commercial break. 61%. Yeah, my phone will definitely make it to the half. So hopefully at the half, I can figure this out. Otherwise, we're going to come back like this because I have no idea. Do any of you in the chat know what this could be? My webcam is working because I filmed and edited a million shows today, but when I go into the actual stream, it says your camera is being used by another program, but I am not using it. I closed out everything, OBS, everything's closed out, even restarted my computer, and no luck. So I don't know why it's doing that, but right now the Saints, first quarter ended. Saints are in field goal range, fourth down, about to tie the game 3-3. How did the decision work out? Because he's kind of failed to keep every single one of his campaign promises. I told you, we don't talk about that stuff. I'm watching Jimmy Macrum react to Fringe. That's what my brother wants me to watch. My brother wants me to watch Fringe really bad. I think I'd love it, but I feel like it's such a commitment, isn't it? Many seasons and many episodes a season. I feel like it's just like I just got done with The Wire, which was a bit of a commitment, and that was 5 seasons at 10 to 13 episodes a season. I feel like Fringe is going to be like a very long commitment, but I definitely want to watch it. The commitment I thought was going to be Next Generation, Star Trek, but CBS is not allowing me to do that ever. They literally wrote me an email saying, we're sorry, but you're never going to be allowed to do the Next Generation. I'm not even kidding. In an email, they actually said that. They said specifically, Next Generation and Twilight Zone, they will never allow me to do, even if I'm within fair use. So those will probably be a Patreon thing. I finally did a Patreon. I just got to edit it up a little and then put some stuff on it. But I finally did the Patreon. They sent me an email today saying that it was authorized and everything. So I do have that working out. Sometime this week, me and my brother will finalize that. I just need him to help out with a couple of the animations and stuff. I sadly know nothing about webcams. Did you disconnect and reconnect? Is Fringe the sci-fi show? Fringe is on a main channel, I think, or at least a... Saints, kick, good. Tied, 3-3. What does that mean? Fringe has 5 seasons, over 20 episodes a season, except for the last one, which is just has 13. Yeah, so that's like a lot. But Steph, I'm definitely going to check it out, Steph. Fringe will happen. I will not watch that without reacting to it, because my brother requested that one. And the reason I started this, besides the Saints losing last year by that bogus call, one of the reasons I started this was to keep in like contact with my brother and like have like a little banter going. So Fringe is 100% one of the shows I'm going to do at some point. I just want to take a break, catch up on the ones that I didn't do, Barry, Misfits, and Deadwood specifically. Catch up to the ones that are weekly that I'm doing, Creepshow, Always Sunny, Vinland. So once I'm all up to that, we will start Fringe, Steph. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to do Banshee too. And at some point, I mean, we're not even through a year yet doing this. This is going to be long term, guys. But this is shot number 2. We had a score by the Saints. Whoever scores, I do a shot. So here we go, ladies and gents. Cheers to the Saints tying the game. Aha. So that's good to hear. I think you'll probably really enjoy Fringe. And Steph, I'm assuming Fringe is over. I probably asked you this 100 times, but I have so many shows I forget. Fringe is probably over at this point, and I can't believe it was only 5 seasons. I feel like that show went on forever. I feel like people talked about it for years and years and years. You threw around the idea of trying Quantum Leap even though you already seen it, yet Fringe is too much. But Quantum Leap, I could kind of like skip episodes. Even though Quantum Leap, he jumps into other bodies, it's like there's certain episodes you don't need to see or know about. They were kind of just filler. So with Quantum Leap, I could skip around. And then if I finish them all, go back. So, but Fringe, I gotta like actually pay attention and edit it up. Quantum Leap is like the back of my hand. I actually got after finishing the Wire edit last night, I got such in a like top 5 movie zone that I rewatched Twin Peaks. If you guys saw my The Wire thing at the end, I basically said how I couldn't decide if I liked The Wire or Twin Peaks better as the number 5 spot on my all-time favorite. I started rewatching Twin Peaks. I got like through like 2.5, 3 episodes, just like laying in bed relaxing because I don't want to have to edit everything up and like film every part of my life. So I was just relaxing and watching the show. I love Twin Peaks so much. I'm not sure if it is better than The Wire. But right now, The Wire is in the 5 spot just solely based off of quantity and quality of that quantity. Whereas Twin Peaks, I don't know. It's so hard to judge. Like, I just feel like Twin Peaks was so short. Although it was more episodes, so maybe as a whole it's the same. I don't know. I can't base it based on the fact that it's got more episodes. All I know is the 2 are pretty close. They're my 5 and my 6. Twin Peaks and The Wire. If you haven't seen Twin Peaks, oh my god, it is so awkwardly, obscurely amazing. I don't know how to just, like, certain people might hate it, and I totally get it. But I absolutely love, like, just the feels you get from Twin Peaks. The music, it's so, like, bizarrely odd. They'll, like, have, like, a dramatic scene and then all of a sudden just, like, play some weird song that makes no sense in the scene. Saints defense stepped up. 3 and out. Kick to the Saints. Fielded. The guy is going nuts. All the way to the 48-yard line. The Saints ball at midfield after stopping the Cowboys. 3 and out. It will be Saints ball when they come back.
Your favorite player makes an amazing play.
Let me go back here now. I thought, what with all the hassle, Deadwood snuffed out. I thought, what with all this... Deadwood only gave me trouble on one video, and it was only a copyright claim. I honestly don't know why that happened, but I disputed it, and they immediately dropped it. So that's the only HBO show that ever gave me a hint of a problem, and it was resolved quickly. So Deadwood will continue, but I'm just... I said this in the the update video. Deadwood, I thought a lot of people were watching Deadwood. Deadwood has the lowest views of any show I've done. Like, consistently. Any show I've done consistently. Like, Silicon Valley has... I did the first episode of Silicon Valley. That has more views than, like, the average episode of Deadwood. So, not that I don't like it and I don't want to see it, but it's a lot of work editing Deadwood specifically. The Wire and Deadwood were really difficult because they're full hours. Misfits, it's only like 45 minutes. Barry's 30 minutes. All the rest of the shows I do are short shows. The Wire and Deadwood were full hours long, sometimes longer than that. The Wire, I really enjoyed and people were digging, so I didn't mind. But Deadwood, like, takes up so much time, and I feel like not a lot of people care. So that's kind of gone to the back burner for now. I said I'm going to finish it, and I am. This week or the next week, I'm going to finish season 1 at least. But then I might shorten it to, instead of 3 parts, do like 1 parts, and then put the rest on Patreon or something. Because like I said, the Patreon is done. I got authorized. I just need to do a couple tweaks to it. I like that episode of Quantum Leap when he's protects 2 gay men from a lynching because they were a part of the military. Yes, I do know what you're talking about. There were so many episodes dealing with military, though. Like, a lot were, like, because his brother was in the Vietnam War. They had a lot of episodes about that. A lot of stuff were focused on the war and stuff. I guess it was the time that the show came out. But, I don't know. It was like I feel like it came out during Reagan years, right? Something like that. Anyway, Saints ball, 1st and 10. I'm gonna catch up in the comments in a second. Saints ball, 1st and 10. 3. They're tied, 3 and 3. Midfield. Saints just ran the ball for like 23 yards on the punt return. Here we go. Bridgewater fakes the handoff. They tipped the ball, but it went right in the arms of the tight end. Gain of like 16 yards. Way past midfield. Probably in field goal range. I think he got out of bounds at like the 30. Let's rewatch. It was around the 34. Fakes the handoff. That was, it looked like someone tipped the ball. Somebody actually tipped the ball at the line, and Hill still caught it out of bounds at like the 35, 34. Literally tapped and spiraled. Amazing. Yeah, I think, oh no, where are they? They're at the 32. No, they're at the 32. Kamara, run up the middle, gain of about 5 or 6. Oh, and there's a flag. The Saints keep getting holding calls, and I guarantee you that's what that call is. Ready? Let's all hear it together. Holding offense on some guy that keeps holding. Let's just hear the call real quick. Holding offense, 78. Thank you, sir. So many holding calls already. There's got to be at least 4 or 5 I've heard in the first half. It's 12 minutes and 45 seconds in the second quarter. They already have like 4 or 5 holding calls in the first quarter. Saints. Anyway, let me catch back up. Oh yeah, it ended in 2013. That was Fringe. Twin Peaks was certainly a great experience watching it for the first time. 3 seasons, a movie, went for over 10 years. Short. I know it's not it's not short. Saints tossed to Michael Thomas, gain of about 10, but they got a penalty, so it's 2nd and 10. They're back to where they started. Yeah, you're right. 3 seasons, a movie. It wasn't short, but all the shows on my list are like 5+ seasons. The Wire's 5 seasons. Lost was 6 seasons. The Game of Thrones was 8 seasons. Sopranos was 6 seasons. Was Sopranos maybe 7 seasons? I think Sopranos was 6 seasons. My point is, most of the shows on my list had 5+ seasons. 3 seasons in a movie is a little light. Quantum Leap even had 5 seasons. Teddy Bridgewater, 2nd and 13. Pass to Mr. Michael Thomas for a gain of 17 yards. 1st and 10. Michael Thomas is on the warpath. We're getting ramped up here, guys. I think they're in the red zone, I think. They're way within field goal range for Lutz. Lutz has got a leg on him. We doggies. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 at the 18. Bridgewater running it. He's running it. He's faking it. He's running it. He got tackled. 8 players killed him. All right, that was weird. I don't know why Bridgewater faked it so many times. There were 3 Dallas guys that killed him just now. He's all right, though. He suffered. He resurrected his body. Give me a second, guys. I'll catch up on the comments. I'm just really wanting to see how this drive goes. 2nd and 9. They're in the red zone. They're at about the 17-yard line. Way within field goal range, guys. Here we go. Kamara up the middle, gain of 1 freaking yard. Horrible. 3rd down. Yes, great one, kid. I've seen The Purge. I will catch up to the other comments. I just saw that real quick. I've seen all the Purges except the last one. I didn't see the last Purge. 3rd and 7. Dallas 3. New Orleans 3. New Orleans ball. 3rd and 7. Bridgewater. Looks like they're going to pass it. Although Kamara is lined up. I feel like they might. It's going to be a pass to Kamara on the outside. That's my guess. Bridgewater is talking to the line. Kamara's freaking out. They're running out of time. 2, 1, snap. Bridgewater got sacked because he sucks. That was so rushed. I could have read that a mile away. That was horrible. Bridgewater rushed the shit out of that play. Kamara was freaking out like, dude, you need to snap the ball. 4th down, the Saints are going to have to kick it. It is such an easy field goal, though. I'm already going to pour the shot. So here, not just for the sake of jinxing it, I'm not going to pour it until I see the successful kick. But the Saints are about to go up 3 points. 4th and 16. It is a 40-yard field goal. 42-yard field goal. And it is right down the middle with plenty of distance. So here we go. So now you guys can see this is shot number 3 in a matter of 30 minutes, maybe less. So the Saints are winning. I just don't want to jinx it. I don't want to speak too highly and freak out and brag. So we'll go with this for now. If we could be an undefeated team and win 2 in a row without Drew Brees, that's something to celebrate. And you can't take that from me because I will tear up and cry. So cheers to y'all. And then I'll read the comments. Cheers. All right. Let's see what we're at here, guys. Twin Peaks, blah, blah, blah. You've stopped and started back up like twice now, not including the next time. You've stopped and started back up like twice now, not including the next time. What does that mean? Regular show is 15 minutes. Boondocks is 30. So regular show people have told me about doesn't really intrigue me yet. But Boondocks, I definitely want to. I don't know. Regular show, I didn't hear. People have told me about it, but I don't know enough about it to be like, oh my God, I want to see it. Boondocks, I feel like I'd be into. Especially, I love Regina King. I love Samuel L. Jackson. Everyone at the arcade that I talk to at work brings it up all the time. And the fact that it's a new show coming back also makes me want to watch it. So that will probably happen. And it's probably an easy watch. And you said 30 minutes. I'm willing to bet they're 23 minutes after commercials are taken out, unless there were no commercials. Wasn't it weird how the guy who's supposed to be wiser kept asking why save these gays from a lynching? Isn't that the case in every movie where people think they know better? I mean, crazy people think they know better. Look at history. Hitler, Napoleon, all these crazy people that thought they knew better. And it clearly was not. I was watching a thing earlier today. There was some there's some movie about the last couple of days of Hitler's life. I never heard of it before. And it sounded interesting, but I didn't want to waste my time if it was something like a waste of time. So if anyone knows what I'm talking about, they were talking about Das Boot, and they were talking about this other movie where it was like the last couple of days of Hitler's life. Saints are up by 3 points, guys. 8 minutes in the first half. But it'll be funny though. Boondocks was an Adult Swim before Netflix, so 22 minutes. Okay, so it's 22 minutes. That's what I figured. Easy watch. Saints punting the ball out of the end zone. It will be Dallas's ball when we return. Dak Prescott. I would love if the Saints could pull this win off. 2 in a row. As soon as Brees was out, I was like, the division needs to play like shit or we're fucked. And honestly, the division has played pretty shitty, except for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has been pretty clutch, and the Saints are holding their own, I guess. If they win this game, we're sitting pretty. Brees will be back in a month. That was a nice catch. Dak Prescott, toss to Ezekiel Elliott for about 5 or 6 yards.
You know, that's been one of the real hidden assets of this.
It's all right. Better Nazi movies out there. Do you know what the name of it is, can you believe? I don't know what the name is.
They knew he could run. They knew he could block. And he also
Ezekiel Elliott made an amazing one-arm catch. It was, I mean, for NFL, I guess it's not amazing, but it was pretty nice. It was 3 yards, though. It looked like the catch was so amazing, it made it look like so much more than 3 yards. Prescott, 2nd and 7. Ezekiel Elliott, run up the middle, gain of maybe 2 yards. Maybe 2-yard gain. What is your favorite spot? It's all right, blah. Great one, kid. What do you mean? What is my favorite spot? What do you mean by spot? Like place to hang out? Or I don't know. 3rd and 4. Can the defense on the Saints step up again? If they get him again, I'm going to start loving this defense. I already do. The Saints defense, though, is playing so much better than I imagined. Oh, and they're reorganizing. Look at this. They're even reading the audibles. 3rd and 4. Oh, my God. He threaded it right. Jason Witten caught the ball. Saints fumbled. Jason Witten fumbled the ball. Saints recovered. That was such an amazing throw by Dak Prescott. Threaded it right into Jason Witten. Jason Witten fumbled the ball, and the Saints recovered. They're already in field goal range with 7 minutes left on the clock. Saints can go up by 2 possessions in the half against the undefeated Dallas Cowboys. So many people gave me shit this week how good the Dallas Cowboys were. They stripped that friggin' ball so good. Oh my God. That guy was amazing. He stripped that ball. Amazing. 100% successful strip of the ball. Yeah, they're gonna look at it, but it ain't gonna friggin' matter. Oh, it might matter. The Saints guy might have been down when he recovered it. It's the Saints ball regardless, but the Saints player might have been down. Therefore, it's going to go all the way back. But it's Saints ball, so I'll take it. What's your favorite sport? Football. Not just because I'm watching it and freaking out right now. Football is 100% my favorite sport. I own almost 20 jerseys, probably thousands of dollars in merchandise and memorabilia. I have pillows and blankets and everything under the sun that you can imagine. So, 100% football. You've stopped and started back up Deadwood like twice now, not including next time. Oh. Can you believe it'll get done eventually? But like I said, if all of a sudden like 1 million people started watching Deadwood and they're like, dude, we're waiting for your reactions, then I'd like hurry up with it. But there's so many shows I enjoy watching that are getting like more response. So if I have like 5 shows and I enjoy all of them and one of them's Deadwood and it's getting no response and one's Barry and it's getting all the response, I'm going to do Barry over Deadwood just because I want to see both. And that's just the way it is. It's priority. If I hated Barry and Deadwood was like my favorite, I'd do Deadwood just because I'm not going to do something I dislike. There's just so many things I like that are out right now. And I'm willing to bet Great One Kid it's probably Great One Kid. Did you throw a dislike? Because someone just threw a dislike and I'm used to you being the one that throws dislikes on me. Watch the Cowboys steal the game in like the last quarter. It is very possible. It is very possible the Cowboys will steal the game in the last quarter. I've seen Dak Prescott do like Matt Ryan type fourth quarter comeback. So believe me, at no point am I feeling safe about this. I'm just happy that 2 games in a row we're not behind by 10 touchdowns.
You didn't ask for it, but boy, are you gonna want it. Say cheese.
I'm not telling you to hurry. I'm just saying this is why. I thought it died. Oh, no. I wasn't yelling at you either. I'm just saying, like, for those of you who are wondering, that is why. But I will finish it. I do actually like Deadwood. I'm a big fan of Westerns. I love Timothy Oliphant. And Ian McShane is amazing. So there's many reasons for me to watch that show. It's just, I have other things I'd rather do if other people aren't watching it. Yeah, the Saints guy was touched, so he's down at the 47-yard line. So it negates, like, he got up and ran 30 yards. The 30 yards doesn't count, but it's Saints ball with like 6 minutes in the half. Deadwood is a good show, but I never got the impression that many people watched it when it was on, much less. See, that's what I think, Steph. I think someone told me the reason they canceled Deadwood wasn't because it was a bad show, it was because no one watched it. And I still feel like that is the case. I can't even believe, honestly, that they made a movie. I live in Jamaica. What does that mean? I think I knew that already. But welcome. Welcome. I know you, Great One Kid, but why are you saying you live in Jamaica? I think you already said that. Son of a bitch. Another holding penalty on the Saints. Number 5 on the Saints. And they're winning somehow. This is the most holding penalties I can remember in the first half of a Saints game. Deadwood, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's like, Deadwood is pretty much not a watched show. Like I said, I'll finish it. Misfits does get a response. A lot of people talk to me about Misfits. Misfits is getting like a couple thousand views an episode. Barry's getting the most, but I can't really judge that because I've only done one of Barry, but I've done 2 of Misfits. This is a bad omen for you? What's a bad omen? That the holding calls on the Saints. Oop, that's 1 bottle of water down. 1st and 20 on the Saints. What is it going to be now? It looks like another penalty. This is horrible. Vander Esch. Ugh. This is a bad omen for you. Steph, do you watch Always Sunny? Sorry, I keep looking at the webcam. It's getting so hard to get used to like different formats. But Steph, I think, do you ever watch Always Sunny? I just reacted to the new season. I feel like that'd be something you like. Even though I don't know you personally, I feel like just from our discussions, I feel like you dig it because you have the similar taste to me. The first episode is people generally interested. Everything after that is a real fan base. I have never seen it, Always Sunny. I have no idea why. Steph, I said the other day, it might be my favorite comedy. Like, if we're going solely based on nonsensical comedy, Always Sunny might be my favorite of all time. So good. I mean, it's gone 14 seasons with breaks in between, so needless to say, it probably does get a reaction from people if it goes that long. It's going to be 3rd down for the Saints, guys.
3rd down and long. 3rd and let's call it 15.
Well, the Saints can't continue to beat themselves. There are oftentimes that
5 minutes, 30 seconds. 3rd down and 15. 3 and 6. This is not a Saints score. This is like when Drew Brees is in, the Saints score 30 plus points a game. It's so funny to me how New Orleans had to totally revamp their system around the fact that Brees is injured, but they're doing it. 3rd and 15. They got about 7 or 8. It's 4th down. They're gonna have to punt it. Saints are gonna have to punt it to Cowboys. They're going to have about 5 minutes to do something before the half. Saints are only up 3. The Cowboys could easily tie this or take the lead before the half. Always Sunny over... What? Always Sunny over Airplane? No, I'm saying television show. Always Sunny over a television show. Airplane is an amazing comedy movie. Airplane is one of, if not my favorite comedies. It's not... I don't know. It's in my top 10 comedies of all time, movie-wise, Airplane. I love Airplane. You guys should know this, but Always Sunny is one of my favorite shows, comedy shows. Airplane's amazing. If they win the Super Bowl, that means Drew Brees was holding them back the whole time. No. It just means they have built a team around Drew Brees, and he got slightly hurt. So therefore, Drew Brees had to make some magic happen. But Cowboys got the ball kicked to them. It is going to be Cowboys ball after this commercial break. 3-6. Saints are up 3 points. Gonna have about 5 minutes to do this drive. Let's see what Dak Prescott can do. Guys, what are you guys thinking of this Joker movie? The trailer for Joker is on right now. What do you guys feel about that? People are saying that, like, fans are going to go insane and shoot up audiences, and, like, the critics are, like, actually afraid. I was watching Collider before, and Roxy and some other critics were saying they're afraid to even go to the viewings because they're afraid, like, people will shoot the audience up. I think this is all just, like, I mean, maybe someone will, some crazy bastard somewhere, but I feel like this is all just, like, hype. And I don't know if it's going to hurt or help the movie. Because it could help the movie in the sense that people are like, holy shit, this movie is crazy. I need to go see it. Or it could hurt it in the sense that people are going to be like, I am afraid to leave my house. I'm going to go see it opening night. I could give a shit. So if something happens to me, sorry guys, but I'm going to see Joker opening night. I'm not going to stop myself from going to the theater because some crazies might be around. I think people might be being a little paranoid. I agree. You're right. That's not what it means. It actually means Bridgewater is better because he could get done what Brees never could. Well, I'm going to believe that it's the Brees you spelled there, a different Brees with the E in the last name. No, it means that they built a system and now everyone is so confused because Brees is gone that they're falling for it. I've seen this happen before. I'm not saying that is really what's happening, but I've seen this before where teams prepare for a certain aspect of a team and the Saints air the ball out with Brees. So now teams have no preparation. So I'm not saying Bridgewater is bad and I'm not saying Brees is God. I'm saying that the teams are defending them have no idea what's going on. They're basically just winging it. Like, what are we going to expect from a Bridgewater quarterback Saints team? And this is what you get. You get unpredictability. 1st and 10, under 5 minutes, handoff to Zeke Elliott. Gain of about 3. 2nd and 7, Cowboys got the ball. But what if that is a real threat? But what if that is a real threat? What? People shooting up audience? I have no control over that. If it happens, it happens. I don't like it, but it's not going to stop me from going to the theater. Like, people can do weird shit whenever. It shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do. Or you're going to sit in your house forever being paranoid and scared of everything. Jason Witten making up for the last play. Catch of about 8 yards. 3rd and 1. Killer Clowns in 2016. Oh, you're saying Joker's like Killer Clowns. Killer Clowns from outer space. 3rd and 1. Cowboys ball. They almost were. The Cowboys almost was holding. Oh, 3rd and 2. I thought I was giving them a yard. 3rd and 2. Cowboys ball. Almost 3 minutes left. They're running a lot of clock. And they're getting nowhere. They made it like 8 yards in 2 minutes. 1st down. Prescott gets the 1st down. The clock is ticking, though. Almost under. By the time they snap this ball, it'll be under 3 minutes. They got 2 timeouts and the 3 minute. They got 2 timeouts and the 2 minute warning. But it's 1st and 10. Not even near midfield yet. Cowboys are not. Here we go. All right. Prescott backed up. No one in the backfield. Everyone looks spread out. Prescott. Pass thrown. 1st down. Gain of about 15 at the 50-yard line. Maybe the 49, but they're at midfield. So Prescott up, and there's a flag. Offensive holding on the Cowboys. Takes back a 15-yard catch and a 10-yard penalty. You're talking 25-yard penalty there. But you have to face the truth. Either this is the Saints' year and it's because of Bridgewater, or it's not, and the Saints will never win. Brees is coming back in 4 weeks. He already won 2 games without. Brees won 2 games. Or maybe Brees won 1. Listen, Brees comes back. I've seen worse, guys. I've seen. If Bridgewater goes on a tear and wins 6 games in a row, they won't rush Brees back. It's very hit or miss. I know you're screwing with me, but in all seriousness, it could be Bridgewater's year. Do you sleep? You look tired. Great one, kid. I am exhausted. I don't know if you saw how much content I got out this week, but I got Creepshow, Always Sunny, Vinland Saga, the finale of The Wire, 2 episodes before that, a trailer reaction, and an update video, all in the last 7 days, on top of running 2 jobs. So I have not. If you notice, I'm a fond supporter of Monster Energy. I have cases in my fridge, and I know it's not good for you, but neither is being homeless. So I have to work, and this is what I do in my free time. So yes, I am very much lacking sleep. I am exhausted, but I love doing this stuff. So we're going to roll with it. So in 4 weeks, you got to stop talking, Great One Kid. Seriously, he's obviously a child.
Doing something while actually doing next to nothing.
Really, Great One Kid?
Favorite shirt is clean.
So in 4 weeks, the Saints are going to tank.
Wearing a bathing suit is underwear.
Can you believe, for someone that's not a football fan, sure shit talk a lot. My husband canceled out Shudder subscription without my knowledge, so now I can't watch Creepshow. Did you watch my reaction, Steph? Honestly, I put most of the episode in it. They're only about 45 minutes, and I did each part in 10 minutes, but if you cut out like the intros and the exits and the credits and everything, I got a good amount of each in it, so you could get the gist of the episodes just by watching the reactions. You miss little things here and there, but I got the majority of it in there. And I'm willing to bet that because of the fact it's on Shudder streaming service, they're allowing me to get away with some so that I promote the show. Because I put that up a couple days ago and I didn't see anyone else react to it. And it's only got like 100 views. So I'm willing to bet no one knows about it. And even if people do know about it, some don't care about it. So hopefully, just for the sake of the show, because I love horror, I love Creepshow, I hope it succeeds. But there's only so much I can do. What would you do if you won the lottery well, the thing just jumped. What would you do if you won the lottery and had 6 months to live? And had 6 months to live?
Hey there, Mike Tirico with you coming up on the
I don't know.
bringing the stunner between
I would probably not work as much, but I would do things that I enjoyed. I don't know. I'd probably travel a little. It depends. Am I 6 months to live healthy, or am I like slowly dying and in pain? Because I don't want to go traveling if I'm like in agonizing pain. 2nd and 17. Dak Prescott throws the ball. Ezekiel Elliott, gain of about 5. It's going to be 3rd and long, guys. I'll probably check it out then. I know the first story was Gray Matter, which I remember when I read it years ago. Yeah, it's pretty similar to what you probably already saw. And like I said, I put the majority of it in there. There was this Twitch streamer who was like, I drink Red Bull instead of sleeping, and Red Bull sponsored him and sent him a crate of Red Bulls. Why do people get into fights over football? I don't get into fights. I kill people. No, I don't do that.
And it's what we've seen. Neither of these teams are
3rd and 8, guys.
to pick up those.
I've never been one to fight over sports. I give credit where credit's due, but I am very much a supporter of my team. 1 minute, 50 seconds, 3rd and 8. They're not in field goal range, so this is big for the Cowboys. Cowboys need to convert here, or the Saints are going to get the ball and probably go into the half up 3 points minimum. Dak Prescott, everyone lined up. Pass deep. Caught by Jason Witten, but it is short. 1 yard short. Jason Witten caught it, but he did like a little backtrack, and he's 1 yard short. So it is going to be 4th and 1, and they are a good 60 yards away from the end zone. So they might go for it, but that would be hard. If they miss this, Saints have an easy go. Saints are calling a timeout, which probably means Dallas is being smart, kicking the ball off to them, punting it back so the Saints have a long field. Because if the Dallas Cowboys, they're only down by 3. If they go for this and miss, they can go into the half down by 2 possessions, which would be much different. So they're playing smart ball. This is the way to go about it. Until your team loses and credit goes out the window, like when you shit all over. I never shit on the Rams. You guys keep saying I shit on the Rams. I freaked on the officiating. I said this in all my videos. The Rams are a good team. I like the Rams. I was shitting on the officiating, as I always do in last year's playoffs and in this game. I said the officiating was horrendous. And the Dallas went for it on 4th and 1 and got it. But that could have been a friggin' disaster. I honestly didn't even pay attention because I didn't think they'd go for it. Dallas went for it 4th and 1, converted it. But they're saying the ball came out. They're saying they fumbled and the Saints recovered. This could be even worse than punting it. It looks like the guy's down, honestly. I got to watch it again, but it looks like Ezekiel Elliott is down before the ball comes out. But it's on the field, a fumble. On the field, a fumble recovered by the Saints. But Ezekiel Elliott looks like he might have had an elbow down before the ball. That's close, guys. But regardless... Oh, no. You know, they did get the first down. So this is huge, basically. It could either be Saints ball in field goal range with a minute left before the half, or Dallas got the first down. Huge, huge call.
Yeah, and disabled ones too. Antonio.
Great one, kid. Do you think that your team is going to the Super Bowl? I always think my team's going to the Super Bowl. If I didn't think that, I wouldn't even watch football. You gotta have hope. You gotta have undying will and hope for your team. So yes, I think my team's going to the Super Bowl. If I said no, I wouldn't even be watching. I always hope for the best. Even if my team is projected to be an underdog, I will root for them tooth and nail. And I quote verbatim, the Rams don't deserve any credit for that win. I don't know if I did say that. I don't remember ever saying that. But even if I did say it, then I'm wrong. If I did say it, then I will tell you that I'm wrong. Because the Rams do deserve some credit, but they got help from the officiating. I'm not ragging on the Rams, though. The Rams are a good team. Going into that game, the Rams had a 50-50 shot. I just want a balanced, even officiating. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not saying just because I think my team will make the Super Bowl and I think my team is good doesn't mean I hate on other teams. I like the Packers. I like the Rams. I like the Chargers. These are all teams that I enjoy watching and I support. The Pittsburgh Steelers, I love. Ben Roethlisberger off the field, I don't know what he does, but on the field, I've been a Pittsburgh Steelers fan since like high school. I've loved the team. My brother lives in Pittsburgh, so like these are teams I follow. I don't hate on teams. I give credit where credit's due, but officiating sometimes manipulates the system and a team will take advantage of the situation. The Rams are a good team. So yeah, the officiating screwed the Saints and the Rams took the ball and scored. Saints could have done the same thing, and they've done the same thing on several occasions. All right, Ezekiel Elliott, they're showing from New York that it looks like Ezekiel Elliott was down, so it's going to be Dallas's ball, and they got the first down. So that... Wait, no, they're actually saying there wasn't enough evidence, and it's Saints' ball. I'm actually surprised. That's a weird one. I'm curious to see what people say at the half. They're saying that Ezekiel Elliott wasn't down, even though it looked like his elbow was down before the ball came out. They're saying it wasn't, so very curious to see. But the Saints are already in field goal range with a minute and 15, clock ticking. They can go up 2 possessions in this game. Bridgewater throws it. Michael Thomas inside the 30, first down. Amazing. Amazing. Looks like I'm going to have to drink again, guys, before the half. 50 seconds. 1st and 10. The Saints are at the 27. Bridgewater throws it. Who's that? Oh, it was Cook, but it was out of bounds. He caught it, but it was out of bounds. I was going to say, imagine thinking that and being a Vikings fan. Oh, but you're a Saints fan. No, I mean, everyone has... the Saints have had many opportunities where they took advantage themselves. All I'm saying is I am pretty fair with the way I view things, in my opinion. In that case, the Rams got everything going their way in officiating last year and this year in those 2 games. the officiating was totally on the Rams side. If I got calls my way, I would have totally said the Saints are getting some heavy calls going their way. And I've said it in other games, not on live stream, but I say what is really happening. The Saints have gotten some debatable calls in the past, and I've said, thank God for that ref, but that was not what I would have. Like right there, that is a perfect example. Ezekiel Elliott looked down, and the Saints got the ball. So that is 100%. I disagree without reviewing it. Like, I didn't get a good enough view, but just based on what I saw, I think that was wrong. But I'm going to take it, and we're going to take advantage of it. So in this case, I'm saying, yeah, they were probably wrong, and I got a win on it. So it happens. But when it doesn't, I can bitch. That was 3rd and 10. Cook went up for a catch, and I think they threw. It wasn't even what I thought. I thought it was pass interference. On 3rd and 10, I thought it was pass interference. It was roughing the passer, automatic first down. Saints are in the red zone. What exactly happened? Oh. See, that's like debatable too. The guy on the Dallas Cowboys just got whacked into the quarterback, and they called it 3rd and down, roughing the passer. So the Saints got a fresh set of downs. Probably shouldn't have been. Pass caught. Teddy Ginn Jr. gain of 6. They're inside the 10-yard line. Saints inside the 10-yard line. 20 seconds. It's counting. They got to go quick. They got 17, 16, 15 in the half. And they got timeouts. What are they doing? 11, 10. Kamara goes. First down. At the 1-yard line. Timeout, timeout. Oh, my God. This is horrible. And there's a flag. What's the flag? It's either first. Offsides on the defense. It's offside on the defense, but they're declining it. It's 4 seconds in the half, and it's 1st and goal on the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, 1-yard line, but there's 4 seconds. They might have to kick it unless they're just going to pound it in. They're either going to pound it in for a touchdown or settle for a field goal because they don't have enough time. And they left a timeout on the table. New Orleans had 25 seconds to call a timeout and never used their timeout. So they potentially they're going for it. They're either going to get all or nothing on this play. They have no time for a timeout. They took 2 seconds to throw a pass, and it was not caught, but they're sending out the kicking team now. So because of horrible time management, the Saints are now having to kick on 2nd down. They had 25 seconds to call a timeout, and they ran the clock to 4 seconds. What the frig did they just do? Horrible time management. I have no idea what just happened there. And honestly, something's messed up with that. That took way more than 2 seconds. They're saying that whole play took 2 seconds. I think the Saints got great one kid, or can you believe? Whoever said it, I feel like the Saints just got everything going their way in that case. Like here, they're showing it. The ball snapped. 3, 2. No, I guess he did. He did that play in 2 seconds. All right, so that wasn't fake. But Saints had everything go their way. I got to take one more shot because they just kicked a field goal. They're up by 6 points. If the Saints lose a game by 1 point, I'm going to be so upset because this seems like one of those games where they're going to get like a touchdown, the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm going to lose by a point. I hate when it's like that. But here we go, just for superstition means. The last shot of the half, it is in halftime. All right, guys. So I was gonna say imagine blah blah blah. Anyway, so now it has just started the half. That means we got like 20 minutes to break. I'm gonna go pee and see if I can get the webcam to work. So I'm gonna shut this live stream down, and if I have to, I'll restart it on the camera again. But for now, thanks guys for jumping in and chatting. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. We'll see what happens. So I'll talk to you soon. Peace.